Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today, it is Thursday, April 24th, and we're going to be talking about the crypto market. Let's go. Man, so the other day when I was talking about block bones on my channel, I almost experienced a classic crypto mistake. I had my block bones on an offline device, and that offline device failed me. And it came down to whether I had my 12-word keys backed up or not, whether I had labeled them properly, or whether I was going to have to go through them all and start typing shit in. Man, and thankfully I did. Thankfully, my past self had done shit properly. But it's important that you go through and you check your 12-word private keys and you make sure that you've done your shit properly. You should have it saved in multiple places, man. You should have your 12-word saved in at least 2 physical locations in case one place burns down. There was somebody who had put everything he had in a fireproof safe and his house burned down and the fireproof safe failed and everything burned along with it. You don't want to be that guy, man. That would be a sad way to lose your bag. Thankfully, I wasn't that guy. This story I have up on the screen, this would be a sad way to lose your bag too. These guys got followed home in Glenview, Illinois, and they were robbed at gunpoint on their front porch. It's one thing if you're already in your home, then you have a little line of defense. You got the door blocking you from would-be robbers. You have time to go get your weapon. But are you ready on your front porch as you walk in from your nice dinner? You just went off a Red Robin, you're feeling full, man. You had a full meal. All of a sudden, you got a gun in your face and you're saying, take everything. Is that what you want? No. Of course not. But are you prepared for the fact that this could happen in America, man? I tried to find this story for you. I looked up armed robbery on X, and you wouldn't believe all the shit I see, man. You wouldn't believe it. It's sad. All right? We live in a dangerous place, dude. And yeah, people will tell you, oh, ban the guns. All right, man. We have 350 million people here. We have over 400 million guns. It's a little late to ban the guns. We look at states like California who have the most gun laws, and it's obviously not working. I implore you as somebody who's attempting to be your own bank in crypto to be the armed guard outside too and to stay vigilant. Because the fact of the matter is that shit happens in crypto, man. It doesn't even have to be somebody you know. It can be somebody you don't know. But it could also be somebody you know. Don't be sharing with people what you got, okay? Don't be sharing with your family and friends what you got because you don't know who they're going to big mouth to. Loose lips sink ships. Remember that. And all boats are going to rise. Don't let your boat get sunk because you shared with somebody some information about your financial situation. Everyone's here and they can figure it out for themselves, man. Seriously, I used to tell people about crypto. I don't tell people about crypto anymore, man. If somebody asks me about it, I'll tell them I don't know about it. Oh, yeah, Bitcoins. I heard of it. Never used it, though. Criminals use it for Silk Road. Just play dumb. Play coy, man. Be a gray man. You want to be somebody hiding in plain sight, dude. You don't want to be running around out here looking like Rich at heart.
Most expensive Rolexes ever made. Right now, I am wearing the GMT Master 2 Ice and the Sky Dweller Ice. There's over $2 million on this arm. And here, we've got the Rose Gold Daytona Rainbow. This would be $1 million if it had the diamond bracelet, which I'm waiting on. This is about $750K right now, and this one's about $550K. Down here, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. McLaren, it's like $600K, $300K on the Jacob & Co., $300K on the Audemars Piguet chronograph. We got a Daytona TBR Platinum, Rose Gold, Yellow Gold, White Gold, GMT Master 2s, Sapphires, Rubies. Oh, this is actually a Submariner. Let's flip them. More Jacob, more Audemars Piguet.
You're just asking for trouble, dude. Who are you trying to stunt for, first of all? Who are you trying to stunt for? I don't think chicks like that shit. If you're trying to go after a chick that's like all about your jewelry, then you got a problem, man. Look at this. China recently changed their divorce law. The wife will not get anything from the husband's property. They will get equal custody of the children. In short, China's divorce industry was shut down. And from 2 months ago, somebody said also, China introduced a law requiring people to wait 30 days before going through with the divorce, and the divorce rate plummeted immediately. I think that we can look at this, and we can twist this towards crypto. And I'm going to keep going on about finding a good girl. I read a story about the other day about this dude who hit for $750K, and he said he read his girlfriend's phone, and she was telling her friend that she felt like she was set for life. And she started treating him different and asking him to invest in her businesses, and he didn't even know she was an entrepreneur. This came out of left field all of a sudden because she found out he had some dough. You don't want to tell people you know, man. Money changes people. All right, money changes people, and it may change you. When you hit that times 100, that times 1,000, pay off your bills. Wait 6 months before you go act a fool. There's always going to be a more expensive car you want, man. You go buy that Mercedes AMG, you're going to be saying, shit, I wish I would have got this. It's never going to end. And so at some point, you got to be thankful with what you got, okay? My goal with crypto is to pay off all my bills, to be in a position where I don't have to ask somebody for a week off. I got to go to work. I got to provide for my family. I got to have health insurance. I don't foresee a world where that doesn't happen unless I make over 8 figures. You make over 10 mil, maybe you're able to really stack it away. But 750 G's wouldn't be enough. And I haven't even made that in crypto. So going on, I'm going to have to work. but I'd like to be in a position where I don't care about whether I can take a break or not. You know, I want to take a vacation. I got the money to do it. I don't care whether you're giving me paid time off or not. I'm taking the time off and I'm leaving. Deal with it. I want all my bills paid off and I want my freedom of time. All right. At least I want to have that mindset as though my time is mine, where I'm not stuck because of debt and I'm not stuck because I need the PTO so I can go somewhere. You can just do what you want. That's my goal for this cycle. Okay. But with that goal, I also have a goal to stay on the Flare and XRP rich list. I don't want to sell my algorand, my HBar, my Gala. All right. I'm greedy about my crypto, man. I am. I'm greedy about it because I know in the future it's going to be worth way more than it is now. If I'm running an algorand node, if I'm staking my Flare to the Google Cloud, and I believe that these things are going to be the ETH 3.0 of the future, why the hell would I sell them now? It doesn't make any sense. It's asinine. It goes against my future plan to own my time. So I'm selling pieces of crypto as price targets are met. That way I can pay off debt, okay? That's my plan. You need to have a plan, and you need to then enact that plan, because what's going to happen is emotion is going to run wild. When you see your price targets met, emotions are going to start running wild. You're going to go online, and people are going to be saying the sky is never going to fall. It's going to be the opposite of the days when people are scared shitless. They're going to be saying that the price token is going to go up forever. I saw a post from the Time Traveler. I can't find it, but I saw a post from the guy, and he said that he saw a Forbes article, or at least somebody saying that they were quoting a Forbes article, claiming that XRP was going to anywhere from $200 to $400. They're gearing you up to hold the top. This is how it goes. They have to condition you, being the guy with the bag, to hold the top or to continue buying. The guy with FOMO, they need to convince the guy with FOMO to not stop buying. That way there's exit liquidity. You need buy orders in order for sales to be made. So if somebody's selling XRP to you, both figuratively and literally, they're selling it to you saying, hey, we're going to keep going. Yeah, it's $7. We're going to go on to 25. Dude, 7 to 13 is what the math said we were going to reach out to. That's what Blockchain Backer confirmed. In summer of pain 2019, XRP touched 11 cents. So if we hit $11, that's a times 100 for some folks for real. Think about that. Somebody's getting a times 100. It's not going to be you because you didn't get that mark. I didn't get that mark. It was a flash crash. Are you ever lucky enough to time the bottom? No, I was buying 17 cents, 19 cents, 22 cents all summer. And those were great buys. And in the same sense, if you're buying XRP now, and you have the wherewithal to wait another 10 years, you'll feel great about it 10 years from now, man. You really will. But you have to be able to survive the storm. And a part of that storm is taking care of your family, man, financially and with their health and security. All right? You got to take care of your health and security. XRP right now is sitting at $2.18. Are we stalling out again? Are we going to continue on in this range? I think we're about to break up. I think we are, okay? But time will tell, man. Time will tell. I'm in no rush. I don't know about you guys. Keep on accumulating. Look at this 1 month chart. We're in a range, all right? We are in a range. 1 year, we're coiling up. Good to see. Stay safe out there. Stay vigilant. Keep your head on a swivel. You don't know who knows what. You don't know who doesn't know what and who's coming to find out.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
What?
Simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist.
What?
What country you from?
What?
What ain't no country I ever heard of. They speak English in what?
What?
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Yeah.
So you understand the words I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
What?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more time?
What?
You know I'm good for it. Hey guys, you know the rules. No exceptions, cash only. Look, he got a weapon.
Whoa, wait a minute now. Put the gun down.
Gun? What gun? I'm not holding gun. I don't see a weapon.
There is no weapon. They're robbing the store.
I am not holding a weapon. I am not holding a weapon.
Officer, this motherfucker got a gun pointed at you. You wanna die?
What?
Do you wanna die? Trust me, the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
I don't see a gun. Man, fuck this shit. Whose side you on? I think I can see the gun now.
Good. Now we all see the weapon. Now you hand over that weapon on the count of 3. Time's up.
9, 4, 5, small roads, gorillas, pistol grip, pump, tuck right under my sweater. Niggas, you want people from you can get it live. Trust the ground, the lights,
I didn't think they'd actually shoot back at us.
Well, of course they're shooting back at us. You're robbing their store.
You can't assume that people are gonna shoot back at you. It was an unknown unknown. Damn it, Huey, robbery etiquette says you can't criticize a robbery plan during the actual robbery. You have to wait till the robbery's over.
Man, treat everybody as if they're a shooter. That's what we say in basketball, all right? KYP, know your personnel. If you know someone on the other team is a shooter, you run them off the line. If you don't know who you're guarding, if you don't know the other team, treat everyone like a shooter, all right? You don't want to get your ass kicked because you don't treat everyone with the respect that they can play the game. The point that I'm making is you don't want to lose your life, you don't want to lose your crypto bag because you're not treating people with the respect that this guy could be a robber. Don't let niceness end up taking your life, buddy. Be vigilant, all right? There's nothing wrong with being weary of strangers. I'm Nordic. This is actually the way that we lived our lives for the longest time. And it's why Seattle's such a cold place socially. Because we got all these other Nordics up here and we keep living by these old social terms we haven't even been told about. This is just how we live. We don't talk to strangers. And it's not because we've been told, oh, stranger danger. It's because deep in our heart, we don't trust you. I don't know you. There's no reason for me to interact with you. That's real up here. It really is, and it's a way that I feel, man. I mean, dude, it goes back to warring tribes, I think. I've tried to tell this to my wife. I mean, you know, I don't want to generalize anybody, you know, so you're having to explain it to people so they don't get it, you know? We were not that far off from warring tribes. And what would happen in warring tribe days, man? Somebody would come in there, you know, they'd probably scope out what you had. Maybe they'd just raid. And if you were lucky enough, you would hear the raid coming, but most of the times you might not. You know, maybe they'd come in the night. Maybe it'd be a sneak attack. Maybe they'd come while you were out hunting. All the men were gone. You've seen Apocalypto. Come on. And this happened all over the world, man. This happened all over the world. All right, we're not that far removed from that, where people would storm your village, take your head on a stick, take your woman and your kids with them for later, okay? Dude, what are you going to do to stop that from happening now? Oh, just because we got money and we got the police and we have courts, you're going to be okay? I lived in Fresno, man. Let me tell you something about this. We've reached a place in the Wild Wild West days where you call the police after something happens and they say, okay, we'll call you back in a few hours and take a statement. They don't come. There's no police coming to save you. And you'll actually hear cops say, if you look into it, you should carry a gun because you're the first line of defense. We might not be able to make it. If the cops are telling you that, and when you call them, if they're saying, hey, we'll call you back for a statement later, don't have some false romantic hope, man, that there's some Batman waiting to save you if something goes wrong. You have to live with some amount of fear. You have to fear something, man. You have to fear the possibility that something bad could happen. Do you look both ways when you cross the street, or do you just blindly cross? That's the point I'm getting at, man. That's the point I'm getting at. Don't be blindly crossing the street of life with your livelihood. Your family needs you, dog. You need you. Dave East had this line, was dying worth everything you live for? Come on. Keep living, dog. We got to make it another 10 at least to see our price gains, to make it to the point where all diseases are eradicated, to see the future brought in, man. Flying cars, jetpacks, cat girls, androids. We're so close, man. XRP doing its thing, moving quadrillions of dollars and being worth 4 to 5 digits. Jimmy Valley's prediction is going to come true, and I want to be here to see it, man. Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Until next time.